Hi dear students, today we are continuing with the section 2 in our unit 1 when I was a child, and the name of the lesson is A Visit to the Doctor. Here the boy, when he went for a summer holidays to his grandparents' house, his mother took him into a doctor, and there the doctor had a deep observation and had finalized the treatment. Now we'll continue what the treatment is. Now the doctor started treatment. He just bent over the boy and took a long shiny equipment instrument, and it was thin like a pencil on one end and again thinner on the other end. There was a blade fixed on the thinnest end, and the doctor asked the boy to open his mouth in Norwegian language. The boy just remembered the experience when he went to a dentist and was afraid because he knew it was really painful. So he was really hesitated to open his mouth in the beginning, but when the doctor requested again and again, he opened his mouth, and the doctor just kept this instrument into his mouth and twisted the blade 2-3 times in his mouth. Before that, he said it would take even less than 2 seconds only. That's what the doctor told him and consoled him, just trying to remove his tension and all. And now after, in a sudden, something, flesh and blood came out of his mouth in a sudden and fallen into the bowl which was kept near his chin. And in a sudden, when the boy could see all these things coming out of his mouth, he was unable to do anything but to cry very badly. He was really scared also. He did not understand what was really happening. And then doctor continued consoling him, telling that was your adenoids, that was a problem, that was a growth which was there in your mouth, and I removed it. And then he was sitting there breathing hard. His mouth was very much horrible. He was having very much pain in his mouth. It was like burning, and he was holding on his mother's hand very tightly in fear. He did not understand what was really going on. And then the doctor asked him to stay there for a minute or not, or something like that, so that he will be all right, and asked him to take rest for a short while. Blood was coming out of his mouth even at that time also. Finally, the nurse asked him to spit everything which was there in his mouth. He did so. Now the nurse helped him by cleaning his lips and washing his face. And at last, the doctor and the nurse took him from the seat and made him stand on his legs because of fear and because of completing the treatment and all. He was really unable to stand properly for a very short while. Somehow he managed it, and just like they came to the doctor, they went back walking. As the boy was a little bit tired and was after the treatment, it took a long time for them to go back home. It took like a half an hour for them to reach back home. Somehow it was fine, and when they reached there, grandmother told mother to make him sit near her, and the boy went near, and she said that he has to take some rest because he has completed a surgery. And then grandmother added one more thing, that this will not be the first time that he would be going into consult a doctor and continuing with a step of treatment, which means in the future also he will have to go on with the treatment. That's what grandmother said. And she added one more thing also, that the treatment which the doctor did was not much harmful to him. He did not get any problem because of the treatment, and she was thankful to God for getting him safe back. Now the narrator continues, these all things happened in 1924, and during that time, giving anesthetic medicine for such small surgeries like tonsils and adenoids were not common. So just imagine, if it happens in the present time, what would be your reaction? This is a question from the narrator. You can have response. But somehow answering to that question will be very difficult for us without getting anesthetic medicine. Undergoing a surgery will be very difficult and frightening for us. I hope the class was clear. It's time for me to wind up. Thank you.